on the train this morning. I am, and I'm going to be visiting some stations, and it has been a while since I've been out on the trains, and that is for two reasons. One, we just had a few awful storms in the UK. We had like 3 back-to-back storms, and they're telling everyone don't travel basically. But the weather has calmed down today. It's a bit cloudy but sunny, but no wind thankfully. And going to be doing some stations in the Lichfield area today because cross-country diverting via Lichfield High Level. We're going to be visiting these stations. Lichfield, Trent Valley, Lichfield City, Four Oaks. So yeah, we're going to be visiting Lichfield, Trent Valley, which I haven't filmed at since 2020. Lichfield City, I did film at last year. I've been Four Oaks, I got a few shots at last year, but I didn't really do a full hour there, so I'm going to do a full hour at all these stations. I just realised you're probably going to be wondering why the hell have I always a banana in my hand, banana phone. Who remembers doing that as a kid? But we are about to do this banana for breakfast, and then I was just saying as well that people have decided to scatter themselves all over this train this morning. Like, people copped onto my idea of going to the front of the train, but it just means that most of the sections have got at least 1 or 2 people sat in them, which means Sam gets camera shy and wants an area where it's quiet, and this area right at the front of the train, but right by the driver's cab, is the only place where nobody else is sat for now. You watch somebody's going to join me at Atherstone because it's front 4 carriages, but that's why I'm going to shoot the vlog now and get a few clips now. But anyway, I'm going to take this train to Lichfield, Trent Valley, and I'll do some shots of the journey. There goes to 323 on the high level. My train was running a few minutes late. If my train was running on time, I could have already got up to the high level and filmed it out. I've got to film it out from here now. They held that train as well for about a minute or two, so those customers could run onto it, but I ain't in no hurry, so I'm going to get the one in an hour's time. I actually made it to Lichfield, Trent Valley, and this is the West Coast Main Line, the Trent Valley part of the West Coast Main Line. And then the high level is part of the Cross City North. But as I said, cross country are actually diverting for the high level until, I want to say it's the end of the week. So by the time this vlog goes out, it would have already finished. But it's because Water Orton are doing some major engineering work over there. So the shuttle services from Nottingham to Cardiff and Leicester, Stansted, Birmingham are terminating at Colesall Parkway. But the cross countries that usually go up to the northeast, Newcastle, Edinburgh, etc., and down to the southwest, Plymouth, Bristol way, they're running fast from Birmingham to Burton, going via the Lichfield High Level and not stopping at Tamworth. So that's why we're here at Lichfield, Trent Valley, and that's why we're going to also go down to Lichfield City and Four Oaks, just because you get a couple more 323s at Four Oaks because some of them terminate the Reddit services. So that's why I'm going to go and do some filming and reverse at Four Oaks station. Anyhow, let's wait for some trains. I'll also show you the cross country, which is going for the high level. I doubt we'll get a HST today, but Voyagers will do. And they still like to put crappy old 352s on the Trent Valley part of the West Coast Main Line, it seems. Anyhow, let's wait and film some more trains here at Lichfield, Trent Valley. Also, Lichfield, Trent Valley is 3 platforms, as I said, 2 on the low level, 1 on the high level. You also get West Midlands Railway services on the high level, and then London North Western on the low level, and also a limited Avanti West Coast services stop here also on the low level. Anyhow, let's wait for some trains to pass through. I think there's a freight train due in a minute as well. Nearly missed this one. Pay attention, Sam. It's still a bit wet. Hopefully this drizzly rain will clear away. Yeah, don't like drizzly rain. I've just noticed here at Lichfield Trent Valley as well, they've got West Midlands Railway signs on Lichfield high level for the West Midlands Railway services, but on the low level they've got London North Western Railway signage. That's weird, that is. I am so annoyed with just missing the 7:30 route Lichfield Trent Valley because I was focused on filming that 323. I didn't rush down to film it from the high level, it just went whizzing through before I got the camera out. I think it's the same 7:30 which you guys saw earlier. I think it's gone down to the neat in reverse, so it's not too much of a disappointing because we did capture it in the vlog. Never mind. Look at the state of that weather. I do hope this weather improves, otherwise it's just going to be a wet and wild day. It is. Although it's not really windy today, it's a little bit windy, but not as bad as recent days. I've done it again, look at that in the distance. Flipping Greater Anglia train, and I've done it again because I was filming that flipping cross country. For God's sake. Okay, well we did get something good through here because there's of course this rail coming off the Lichfield high level onto the low level because there's a section of track which does that. Here it comes. Just tighten up the gorilla pod. I'm actually hiding underneath the lift from the rain. Nice place to hide from the rain, although I think it's stopping now actually. Please say it's stopping. I'll go look on Siri to see when the rain's going to stop. Well, according to Siri, it's not supposed to stop raining at 1 o'clock, and then 1 o'clock is basically when I'm going to be at Fork Station and practically almost finished with the day. I should have come out like an hour later really, but I just thought I'd come out first thing just in case there's anything else coming through, but because I've come out first thing, it's raining. Well, we do live in England at the end of the day. We have got HS2. Just in time before I jump on this train. Right here then, we're now on the 11:20 West Midlands Railway service to Lichfield City. This is going to go all the way to Bromsgrove here. I'm just going to take it one stop, do some filming there for an hour. In the rain because it's still absolute rain. Although there's a good lot of hope over there because the sky doesn't look like trying to brighten up, and we just that cross-country truck came through just in time for me to jump on the train. We've got to wait for it anyway because we've got to wait for it to go ahead, but we should have the road out now. Right, here's the map. We're here, Lichfield, Trent Valley. We've come from the low level, and then now we're just going to go one stop to Lichfield City. I'm not going to do Shenstone, Butler's Lane or Blake Street. Shenstone I've done in the past, but I'm just going to go to Four Oaks because some Reddit services terminate there. Jesus Christ. Right, so now I've made it to Lichfield City. It's West Midlands Railway one station. It has two platforms, and I think, because I know the cross country is diverted via Lichfield High Level, but I'm sure in the past that they've actually stopped at Lichfield City. But I could be wrong on that one. So let me know in the comments if you know that, because obviously if you do know, I'd love to know. Anyhow, I'm an idiot and I also forgot to take the photo of Lichfield Trent Valley Station. There's so many things that went wrong at Lichfield Trent Valley Station, but I forgot to film two trays, and now I've forgotten to take the photo for the station sign. I made sure I've done it here because it was the first thing I did when it came to the train. And apparently Lichfield City is the birthplace of Samuel Johnson. I thought I'm called Samuel. Nah, it's not me. The wrong Sam, that is. Anyhow, let's film some more train. How quickly does the weather change? It was absolutely chucking it down when we left Lichfield Trent Valley, and I filmed that HST. In the space of 5-10 minutes when I got into Lichfield City, the first stop on the Cross City North out of Lichfield Trent Valley, the sun's come out. There is still some darkish clouds in the sky, but the sun's come out. Hopefully there'll be no more rain today now, because so far my legs have got wet with all the rain. Where's my arm down there? Right here now, waiting for the train to Four Oaks. We're going to see one more cross country first though, and I thought because I've got 15 minutes to chill now, I'm just going to have my baguette, and it's got that falling all over the place in my bag. And also Sam's a cheapskate and he hasn't got much money at the moment, so what I did, I bought a 10p baguette. This baguette was they reduced the colour Asda on Sunday when I was shopping in there for 10p, so I stuck it in the freezer when I got home and took it out last night, and then I've made myself a nice ham baguette, and I'm going to have this here at Lichfield City Railway Station whilst I wait for my train to Four Oaks and the next cross country before I film that. And then I'll go down to Four Oaks and then do some filming for an hour and 10 minutes there, because I'm reversing at Four Oaks to come back to Lichfield TV. Right, now waiting for the 12:24 off of Lichfield City, which is going to take me to Four Oaks. And also, I haven't seen any of the named plaques yet, however, and thanks very much for Liam's Transportations, who actually let me know that there's going to be a Lichfield City plaque one. I forgot the numbers. I'll put the numbers on the screen, which is going up to Lichfield Trent Valley, and that's going to be the 12:46 off of Four Oaks. So I'm going to film that when we get to Four Oaks, because I've got 8 minutes down until that set comes through. But anyway, I'm waiting for this 323 now, which is going to take me to Four Oaks, and then I'm going to do some filming there for an hour and 10 minutes. Here comes my 323, which is going to take me to Four Oaks. What are the numbers? 323 220. So we made it to Four Oak Station. We came here actually in April and we were only here for about half an hour. But I'm here for the full hour now, and then I'm going to get the 1347 West Midlands Railway services back up to Lichfield TV. And as they get closer to Birmingham as well, they do get a little bit busier because quite a lot of people got on at Four Oaks. Anyhow, so Four Oaks is 3 platforms, West Midlands Railway one, because we do have a bay platform over here where the Redditch services terminate, because after this station is the core section of the Cross City Line where the trains run every 15 minutes between Four Oaks and Longbridge. It used to be every 10 minutes back in the heyday, but because of the whole pandemic and everything, and I think as well, despite people returning to the railways, it's still not 100% of people returning to the railways. I'd probably say it's about 75% at the moment which are using trains, and because all the restrictions have been lifted now, but still there's still a few people that are not using the trains. Anyhow, nothing else to say here. Oh, there is something else to say, and I forgot to mention this at Lichfield Trent Valley as well. There is a set of points, because obviously they do reverse trains here. Down there's a set of points, and there's also a set of points at Blake Street Station as well, but they only really reverse trains in an event of an emergency or engineering works, because we did have one reverse at Blake Street when I filmed Aston a couple of weeks ago. Anyhow, nothing else to say now. We're just going to do some filming here, and also I forgot to mention the old disused line from Lichfield to, was it Burton I think it was, but I'll correct it. Yeah, hang on. This one's got the plaque on, the Lichfield City one. I thought it was the one going to Lichfield. It's the one terminating at Four Oaks. But we have seen the one with the plaque on, which is nice. So it's not the line that runs from, forgive me, I was just filming that 323, and there is a line that runs from Lichfield to Burton, and that's the freight only line. They do run cross countries. I forget what's the line called now. The old disused line that used to run from Lichfield City, and it used to go somewhere. For the life of me, I forgot now. I'll have to do some research when I get home, and I'll put it on the screen now, and that will tell you where it is. Anyhow, let's do some filming here and get 2 diverted cross countries, because that's the whole purpose of me doing these Cross City North stations today, because I get more traffic through them, especially here at Four Oaks. I'd get a few more bits compared to Lichfield City. Oh, Christ, well, I only missed that. Right, now roughly done the hours filming at Four Oak Station. Now I'm waiting for the train back to Lichfield Trent Valley, the 1347 service. And we've got a 6-7 minute change there from my train home. If we're not out long today, I get home for about 3 o'clock. So I've been out about 6 hours. Just because it's still a bit cold, and also because there's no point in me going out longer anyway. Like, I could have done the other 3 stops of the line, but that would be adding another 3 hours onto the day, and I didn't fancy that, so I've decided we'll just do the 3 stations rather than all the stations up until Four Oaks, because there's honestly no point in doing Butler's Lane, Blake Street and Shenstone, because you're just going to get the same services anyway that I would get at Lichfield City. But the only reason I came to Four Oaks is because you get the additional 323s. Anyhow, I'm going to film my train in, and then I'll film a few clips going back up home via Lichfield, and hopefully there's no trouble on the way home. Trains incoming. So it's going to take me to Lichfield Trent Valley, 323243. Right, we're now here at Lichfield Trent Valley waiting for the train home. And also, does it only rain here at Lichfield Trent Valley then? Because all the other stations we filmed today, it was dry and the sun was coming out. But I've come back to Lichfield Trent Valley and it's starting to chuck it down with rain again. Okay then, the train's going to be here in a few minutes anyway. It's also gone cold again, Jesus. train isn't coming, this is going to take me home. I'll just find the quiet to park the train. 350-119 on the front. And 350-375 on the rear. Well, found a seat on the train and now I'm going back on this train home. So I'll show you a couple of clips out the window and then I'll probably film an outro. So just, yeah, that'll make sense. Right, I'm just plugging myself in and then trying to plug myself in anyway. And then now we're going to be filming the outro, so I hope you enjoyed. I think we're charging now. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys do give me a big thumbs up and then let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I enjoyed going to do these stations on the Cross City North, getting a couple of cross-country diverts in the mix as well at some stations and the usual 323s, and we saw a couple with the 323 plaque on now, which is nice. And then I don't think I've been on a 353 in a while, but this is 353.75. But anyway, I'm going to end the vlog, so if you did enjoy, thumbs up would be appreciated. And there'll be some feedback and some comments down below. And if you're new to the channel and haven't already seen my face before, I'm Sam, nice to meet you. And be sure to click the subscribe button, it's down there and it's free and it helps support the channel. And make sure you have the bell for all notifications. I also do have memberships, so there's a join button, but that is completely optional. Anyway, take care folks, peace out, bye.